even if you're not hardcore religious or anything, even if you don't even believe in that kind of stuff to begin with, or you're skeptical, you can find a nice group of people at church or at a youth group or something. And it sounds really lame probably to all you guys, but I'm being serious here.
This is the master plan, guys. We're not kidding. We're
here to convert you. we're proselytizing.
Proselytizing.
Or whatever the fuck. I learned that word today, man. Cut me some slack.
I actually don't really have a religious affiliation.
Ow. Ooh, are you spiritual at all?
I think if I do describe myself,
fuck,
it's agnostic, because
okay.
I just don't know, and I'm fine with saying I don't know.
That's fair.
There's nothing wrong with not knowing, you know.
Good job, man.
Thank you so much. You have 2 arrows in your back. Let me get them.
Pull it out. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, one's gone. Somehow. The other one won't budge. I'm sorry, buddy. You're a goner.
Shit. Alright, I'll just keep mining trees until I die, I guess. What am I gonna die?
I'm gonna build the foundation to my house.
Tuberculosis? That's what people died of back then, back in the biblical days. What's your favorite?
People died from everything.
What's your favorite book of the Bible? Have you read?
I have read a few pages from Genesis.
Ah.
And that's about the extent of my Bible knowledge.
I see.
Yeah. I think the language is pretty dope, though. Like how everything is written.
Oh, were you reading the King James version? That's the fancy version.
Like the premier version.
That's the premier. Yeah, that's the flagship, I think.
Yeah. The flagship model.
Yeah. That's the mainstream. Well, it's actually not the mainstream. I think the Catholic Church uses like NIV or something. NSV.
Did you hear they announced the King James Mark II?
Did they really?
Yeah, people are lining up for hours just to get to it.
Yeah, I bet.
Crazy.
The Bible is the most stolen book, which is ironic, right?
Yeah.
It's a little funny.
Yeah, I'm just... Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, ow. No, you didn't. You're fine. Holy shit, these guys are fast. These guys are fast, dude. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that earlier. They were just running around and I couldn't hit any of them.
Everyone type a very long or mildly long statement or sentence so Mr. Schlatty Boy can notice you. Because these attention hogs are typing longest sentences like this and he's noticing that. Well, that's fair, I guess. You got me. I got baited. My favorite book of the Bible is the book of Job, and I probably said that already. But it's an epic poem almost. The whole thing is like written in verse. It's really cool.
Oh, I actually know about the book of Job.
Yeah. It's about the devil.
I think what happens
tempting
is, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was something else then. I thought it was this guy named Job whose wife died, and he was really upset, and he said, "Oh God, why did you do this to my wife and me?"
Along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, and then God proves that like the suffering is worth it. I don't really know much about it.
So the devil makes a deal with God, Satan. This isn't Satan actually. It's Satan. It's not the actual Satan. It's pronounced differently. It's a different dude.
It's not Lucifer.
It's not Lucifer. No. But Satan is like, hey, I bet your guy over here.
A man ran panicking into a hospital.
Oh, God.
He ran over to the unsuspecting
TTS,
counter lady who then
What's TTS?
pointed him over to the doctor he was looking for. The doctor told him the news and guided him into her room. She lied there in tears.
It's fucking loss.
It's fucking loss. Hashtag dead baby. Hashtag dead baby joke.
No! Shit! Alright, the book of Job. Thank you. Yo, this meme is still cool, right? All right, the Book of Job. The devil's like, hey, I bet your guy Job won't will curse you after I do a bunch of bad shit to him. And then God's like, fine, you're on, bitch. Job is the best. And then so there's 3 days, I think. There's 3 different things the devil does. The first time he makes him really sick. The second time he like kills his sheep or something. And then the third time he gets like boils all over his skin and he's miserable and everything's going terribly. And his friends come over and his wife and they're all like, hey, you should denounce God for putting you through this because you've been his most loyal servant for years. Your entire life, you've been the best. And then Job's like, you know what? You're right. Fuck you, God, Job says in Bible speak. And then God comes down from the heavens and he's like, are you kidding me? And then he gives a 5-page rant, a screed on how he's the best. And he's like, do you know who makes the waves in the water? Do you know who does X and Y and Z? And then at the end, Job is like, you know what? I think you're right. And then it ends and everyone's happy again. And the moral of the story is always believe. No, I don't think the wife dies. I haven't read it in a good year, though. It's been a hot minute.
Okay. I'm just wrong.
Yeah, you were a little wrong, but I mean, you had the general gist. God came down. What you got right? God came down, and he gave a whole little spiel. Did Job's whole family die? I don't know. I haven't read it in a while.
I thought the what's it called? There's like this. Is it Leviathan or Behemoth that lives in? It's like a giant snake.
I don't know.
I thought that was involved in the story as well, but I must have dreamed something up.
That's not Job. I don't think that's Job. That's not what happens. Oh, Job's fam is killed, and the rich friends tell him to suck it up and praise God. Oh, I got it wrong. Is that true? Rich co-rigga? I think his wife probably dies.
Oh, okay.
Or his sons or something. I know I know Satan fucks his cattle up.
No joke, straight up, like Christianity would make a great manga.
Jesus.
Like there is a lot.
It's good. Christianity's got some lore behind it, man.
Yeah.
Some of the stories are like really fun to read too. And it gets a bad rap because the book is like so thick and no one ever wants to pick it up.
What's your favorite mythology?
What do you mean by mythology?
From around the world.
I don't know. I haven't looked much into it. I like the Greek gods. I think I've read a lot of that. It's been like mandatory reading from school, and I kind of like the lore. I like the stories behind it. The Odyssey is fun.
Percy Jackson as a kid?
I did. Yeah, I read Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Half-Bloods, dude.
Yeah, I had this huge Percy Jackson phase where like I have like this personality where I get really into things that I'm into.
Yeah.
And I straight up convinced myself that the Greek gods were real.
Oh god, dude.
After reading Percy Jackson. I mean, I was super young, so yeah, it was definitely my cringy phase if there would be a cringy phase.
Did that one go in the cringe comp?
Yeah, definitely. I was closeted about it. Like I didn't really talk about like how I wanted to please the gods.
Oh god, I'm cringing, dude. You wanted to please the gods.
So no one knew, but yeah.
Oh.
I mean, thank God I didn't go through an anime cringe phase. Like, let's be real. Greek gods or anime, which one is worse?
I can't imagine the plight of kids in middle school who ran with their hands behind their back. Like all cool and all.